Hello everyone, my name is Walter Garcia Brooks and I'm the Global Product Line Manager for Optoelectronics here at TT Electronics. Today, I'll be walking you through the unboxing and assembly process of our FlexSense FS210 and FS310 evaluation kit. These devices are optical incremental encoders, which can be paired with a motor and a code disc to measure position, speed, and direction. FlexSense is available in two models, the FS210 transmissive and the FS310 reflective encoder sensor. Included in the evaluation kit, inside of the box you will find a signal breakout board that can be utilized to connect to the desired signals and to supply power to the devices. The device board that has the encoder chip and a communication interface on it. A ribbon cable to connect the boards together. A standard Type A to Micro B USB cable to connect the device board to your computer. For the FS210 evaluation kit only, an LED board is included. Additional supplies needed. In order to run the evaluation kit, you will need the following: a computer with the FlexSense software loaded on it. If you do not have a FlexSense software, please contact your local field applications engineers for further details. A motor. This can either be a rotary or a linear one. A code disc. This can be transmissive for the FS210 or reflective for our FS310. A fixture to mount the device board with alignment capabilities that can be adjusted for radial, angular, and disc-to-chip air gap positioning, such as a 3-axis positioning stage, and an oscilloscope to check the integrity of your signals. Making the connections. The device board must be mounted on a rigid surface that can be aligned to the code disc, most typically with some micro manipulators for fine adjustments. If you're using the FS210, attach the included LED board into the headers provided on the device board. To prevent bumping into the code disc, I recommend connecting the ribbon cable and the micro USB cable to the device board first. Finally, the device can be moved into alignment to the code disc. Moving over to the breakout board, the other end of the ribbon cable mates up to the receptacle here. On the other side of the board are power connectors. You can supply 3.3 volts directly through the banana jacks, or you can use a second micro USB cable to supply power only to the breakout board. The onboard LDO or linear power regulator can supply the required power to both boards. Make sure the power jumper here is in the appropriate position for your setup. Communication. Once you begin, open up the FlexSense software and apply power to the board. Then connect the USB cable to your computer. The software checks whether the initial USB connection is correct or not. Once you have a green bar, you can begin communicating with your device. Click on Startup Sequence to initialize the device. Loading up the pattern. Each code disc has a custom pattern that can be loaded into the pattern for optimal performance. If you do not have a pattern yet for your code disc, please contact your TT Electronics applications engineers with details of your code disc, and we can generate a pattern for you. Once you have a pattern, go to File, Open Pixel Pattern, and navigate to the pattern file. After loading the file, click on Write Pattern to load the pattern onto the device. Once the pattern is loaded into the device, You can adjust the mechanical alignment of the device board to provide optimal analog output signals. You can also optimize signals through TIA balance and a pixel shift feature provided in the graphical user interface or GUI. Once you're satisfied with the signals displayed in the oscilloscope, your FlexSense evaluation kit is fully set up and ready to begin measuring positioning, speed, and direction of your motor. You can also adjust other parameters such as LED drive, sensor gain, and subgroup pixel programming to experiment with how they affect your waveform. Conclusion. Thank you for joining us in this walkthrough of the FlexSense evaluation kit unboxing and assembly setup. Please visit us at ttelectronics.com/FlexSense for additional information. Thank you.